Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Tim Stenivek along with Carol Masser. Let's take a look at some stocks on the move. We're joined by Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter Denitsa Sakova. Denitsa, what did you pick?
Let's talk about prediction markets and Robinhood. Shares gained 11% today. The news was coming yesterday as Robinhood and SIG are taking over a regulated exchange that actually was tied to FTX before. So some not necessarily great karma there. They're buying a majority stake at LedgerX. Both of the company already participate in prediction markets. So this is an interesting choice. So SIG serves as a market maker on Cauchy, and Robinhood offers Cauchy contracts. And in their most recent earnings release, Robinhood said that their customers traded 2.3 billion in event contracts, which is a lot because I think the total monthly contract is about 8 billion. So they're definitely getting a big market share of this.
Everybody's all in on this prediction.
This is going to be the thing to watch. I mean, it was the thing to watch last year in the elections, but this is from a regulatory perspective and also from a human nature perspective. I think this is going to be an area to watch.
It's really fascinating. Yeah. They're constantly unveiling new things. Yeah. Weather contracts, Labubus is just like becoming everything.
What is that? Labubus?
Labubus, yeah. You can predict the price of Labubais.
I feel like
as Romaine says.
Labubai. Hey, Robinhood, right. I'm just always blown away. They're up 244% year to date.
Incredible.
Wow. And what did we see in today's session?
Today's session, 11%. And there was some volatility in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
And still 245% year to date.
Ticker is Hood.
Okay, what do you got for us next?
We have Dell Technologies up 6%, obviously compared
to Dell.
Dell, yes. Easy, straightforward. It raised its annual projection for the key artificial intelligence server market. Dell Technologies continues to see momentum in its artificial intelligence business. One number that has been taken away is 13 billion in orders during the latest quarter. In October, Dell roughly doubled its growth estimates for sales and profit. If you remember, there was quite a significant rally over this. Still, despite some of the optimism today and that earlier rally in October, the stock is up 16% year to date, which compared to some of the AI darlings and the chip makers, it's pretty a relatively small rally. Unprecedented spending on AI data center and tasks has boosted demand for those machines. But of course, people are worried about spending, and that has been on display. And there was actually one of the companies that was called into this AI bubble sell-off and was down a lot in the last couple of weeks. Some relief there. But we actually saw some downgrades after the report. We saw UBS and Barclays downgrades. So despite the good report, it seems like people are still watching spending very closely.
Okay, that's the latest with Dell for something.
Can I just say, Dell is down almost 20% since like that late October recent high.
It was one of the big losers there.
Oh, Deere. Let's go to Deere. DE is.
I was going to say something a little less. I was going to say like less high tech, but actually Deere does a lot with like.
You were giving me an evil eye.
They do a lot with really interesting tech, like GPS stuff and like autonomous.
They do really cool stuff.
What's going on with a company formerly known as John Deere?
Everything is tech now. Deere shares fell about 5.7% today. This is the most since August. The tractor makers' forecast for 2026 net income came below the average analyst estimate. The ticker is DE. Of course, it's been a difficult year for farmers, and this is yet another disappointment. Farmers have been grappling with President Trump's tariff policies. The recent deal with China is raising hopes, but there are still questions on whether that will help. And Deere said the net income in 2026 fiscal year will be between 4 and 475 billion. Bloomberg estimate was 531 billion, so big gap there, and that can explain some of the reactions. The stock is still up about 11% year to date, but clearly the last few years haven't been years of strong growth. Deere estimated 2026 sales for its large agriculture segments, which caters to the US and Canada, will be down 15 to 20%. So the outlook is not necessarily great.
Still one to watch. Deere.
Yes.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.